Okay, class. So I know there was a lot of craziness happening today. So I just want to thank you for hanging in there. And I know it's gonna all make sense. I'll try to make it all sense to you today. So, all right, we started out with this layout here, this workspace, and as you can see, it's pretty much window, workspace, and learning. That's how we started. So for the most part, I asked everybody to kind of go to well, let's see if all panels, because I kind of set things up already. As you can see, it's already there. And of course, but let me see if I can, let's see, reset to saved, or let me see if I can do this. It's not really, let's see what happens if we can kind of go back to where it was. Okay, so we had something like this, okay? Um, again, I want to get rid of all this. I want the timelines to be stretched across. I want project windows. So the first thing I asked you to do, first of all, is you notice all these things here. I only want effects, okay? And then first thing we did was what we wanted to get rid of. First thing we want to do is get rid of Lumetri panels. Then audio clip mixer, we'll keep that there. Well, actually, no, we won't. We'll get rid of that. Okay, then capture, we don't need that. Close panel. Edit to tape, close panel. Progress, close panel. And so far, that's what we have. Now, the source window, as I said, is going to go in the middle. Okay, so if I possibly could refer back to that document that I had up. Let me see if I can find it. It was a blank document. There it is right there. I think that's here. So I want project window with all this little quirks, and then source, and then program, and then timeline. So first let's work on putting the source in the middle. Right now source is right here, okay? And what I would really love to do is somehow get rid of all these things here. All this layout here. I don't really need this stuff here. So what I did was one by one, like for info, let's see if we can panel group setting, close panel group. So I'm just going to do this. Okay, so I don't know if you can see this or not, but info, close panel group. There, it's gone. Ba-da, done. Okay, so now I need something here. If I want it to get like effects over here, I'm going to go to Window and click on Effects. There it is right there. And it's going to go back to this. So I'm going to drag it all the way to across. Now notice how it's the purple that you want to focus on. Now do not focus on where the Effects tab will appear. Focus on which area. Okay, so I'm just going to drop it here. That's where I want it to locate it. What exact position is not a concern right now. I just want it to move it here. I'm going to let go and notice that, well, actually, it's pretty good because that's where I want it. Okay, so I got source here, effects, control, and then I got effects. And maybe I can move effects across, okay? And again, the left side is gone, okay? Now I'm going to move project. Actually, for media browser, I'm not too crazy about that, so I'm going to close panel. Library, I'm going to close panel. Now I've got the project lectures. So once again, I'm concerned about the area, not exactly where this is located. So I'm going to click and drag up. Notice that if I was to let go here, guess what? It would appear, well, actually it appears right here, exactly where I want it to appear. But let me just go ahead and move this across. All right, so that's not, actually, that's not really where I want it to go. So I'm going to move it back, and it's kind of floating now. There it is. So now I'm just going to drag it up to where I want it to go. There it is. Actually, that's pretty much where actually, just leave it the way it was, the way I showed you, okay? Now, notice what happened. My timeline is going across. Okay, now I need to have the source window right in between where the blue line is. Okay, right to the right of the blue line. So I'm going to click here. I'm going to drag and notice there it is. See, right there. That's where I want it. Okay, boom, let go, and there we have it. And I can adjust it. Okay, and now I've got exactly what I'm looking for. Title, okay, let go. Reference, close panel. Okay, program is what I have, and I don't know where it got choose life, but choose life. Maybe I have something here. All right, effects. Okay, so pretty cool stuff. So let me see if I could, okay, import media to start. So I'm going to import, well, let me just see if I can import something. Let's see, GHS, cam show personal. I don't know, I really don't know what I'm going to bring in. Maybe let's go to the film, teacher, VAs, I don't know. This is kind of crazy because I don't know exactly. I'm trying to find something. Well, let's do this. Let's bring in a VA clip or an intro. Okay. There's a good one. So I'm going to bring this in. Okay, and let's see. Oh, it wants me to import. So you got to click import. There it is right there. So now it's coming in slowly but surely. Kind of slow, these computers. I don't know why. But so just give it a moment here. There it is right there. And now from there, I can double click and it'll appear on the source. And then if I bring this into the timeline, okay, there it is right there. So now you see this is the end product right here. Now this one is created in the way I want it to be. Let me see. Well, anyways, it is what it is. I kind of like it in this way. Then this is the source. It lets me view what's over here. And this tells me what the timeline is going to be. So at any rate, we'll work on this. I know it's kind of confusing. And of course, the final thing we did was we did Window, Workspace, and then we save this new workspace. Okay, put your name there if you like, okay, and press OK, and we'll be good. So hopefully this clarifies things. I'm hoping. If not, I will be open to answer any questions you want.